Hi, skate builders. So I just wanted to do an official update and explain why you won't see me on the electric skateboard builders forum anymore, at least not for a while. So let me just give you a little bit of a recap. There's another whole video about this forum. Check it out up there. But basically, I built this forum. I built it for electric skateboard builders. I built it so people can share information. That is the most important thing. A platform for sharing information to educate people. That's what it's about primarily. People take photos of how they built something. They put it on there. Then the next person, if they want to learn how to build it, they look at the images, they ask questions, and it's self-perpetuating. So basically, it allows more and more people to learn how to build electric skateboards. And it's working, and it's amazingly successful. So I'm more than happy with the results. And that was what I wanted. So the problem is now how to be the forum owner, how to be a business owner, how to be an educator, how to be impartial. How do I do all that? I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm passionate about educating people. I am, but I've got a business to run. One of my jobs is to get my products. Obviously, I have to make really good products, but I also have to explain why they're really good. And that doesn't go down well, especially when you've got a place where there are other business owners, which I 100% allow on my forum. I allow my competitors access to the market, the biggest market in the world for electric skateboard builders. They have free access to it. They can say whatever they want. They can do whatever they want as long as they back it up with facts. And that's all I ever ask. If you're going to say something, have some facts to back it up. Otherwise, shut up. Don't say anything. So I generally say what I think. It's hard for me not to. I'm passionate. I can't just shut my mouth. I can't let people say things that I think are wrong. Now, it might not be wrong, but if I think it's wrong, I'm going to ask for proof or evidence or something to back it up. And this is going to constantly cause arguments. Now, as a forum owner, to be creating controversy in their own forum is probably not healthy for the forum. It probably sets a bad tone to the forum. And I think at the end of the day, as much as I want the facts and I want the truth and I want everyone to have as much information as possible, the real data. The mission to accomplish that, it's too big. I can't do it on my own. It takes too much time. The rest of my business is sacrificing, that forum, it's however old now, I don't know. It's like 10 months old. I have worked on it every single day for probably, I would say at minimum, 2 hours a day. Some days, the entire day. I've been writing articles, researching articles. I've been on there answering people's questions. I've been creating video content to instruct people how to assemble things. Obviously my products, but there's no, I'm one of the only ones that sells this stuff. So if I don't create videos to show people how to build it, no one else is going to do it. So yes, it's a video tutorial, it's instructional, but it can also be interpreted. People might look at it as just blatant marketing. And look, let's be honest, it's a combination of both. I can't talk about my products without marketing them. It goes hand in hand, and in a way, that's the beauty of it for me as a business owner. But it's impossible to be impartial, and I think at the end of the day, too many people get offended too easily in this world, and that's not I haven't got time for people who are sensitive over these things. It's simple, guys. I'm a business owner, I'm an educator, I'm a forum owner, I'm a content creator. That's what I do. If you don't like what I do, you're gonna have to find someone else to watch, because I'm not changing. What am I gonna do with my time? Now I've got extra hours, lots of them, because I won't be on the forum. Well, I'm gonna keep innovating. I'm gonna focus all my attention on my product design. That's what got me here today. And if I take the finger off that pulse, I'm gonna get swallowed. I want to step it up. To get better, you need better competition. And for me, the people that are in my sites are the big mainstream guys. Boosted boards, inboards, if they have a product for sale. Evolve's just brought out an amazing new board. Jeff, if you're watching this, mate, it's really impressive. So congratulations, mate. Credit where credit is due. I always say that. But yeah, like the Australians, man, we're doing it. We're bringing it to you guys. So Evolve's set up is great. They finally brought a dual drive to the market. They had to do that. I said that ages ago. They were going to get left behind if they didn't. So they've finally stepped up to that level. And they've got some cool stuff. So don't get me wrong, but I can't stop. I cannot let that happen. I've got to bring out the next best thing. I've got to innovate. And if I spend all my time on the forum, I can't do that, guys. So I won't be there. I apologize. If you've got questions for me, don't message me on there. Don't bother. Go to my website, and in the bottom there's a little thing you can type your message and contact me that way. Otherwise, I'll have support staff on the forum. It's their role to help educate people as much as possible. And if you've got questions about products or product updates or stuff like that, they can help with some of that as well. But at the end of the day, if you've ordered a product and you want to question about it, you need to email me, guys. Okay? Don't use the forum to ask about your orders, because those questions will go unanswered. So yeah, let's just delve into the topic of free speech and open discussion a little bit further. I believe we cannot moderate that forum too heavily. It has to be an open forum where people can communicate. Now, you got to be smart about it, guys. That doesn't mean insulting people. That doesn't mean name calling. There's a fine line. And even to the point where you try to tell someone you don't like the tone they take, that you got to be careful, because tone is not transferred well via text. So if you're commenting against someone and you're saying things like you don't like the way that they talk or whatever, is that just your opinion? Is it the truth? What is it? Okay, so you've got to be really careful. So at the end of the day, ask people for the facts. Ask people for evidence, photographic evidence. Show me that what you're saying is true. And if you can show me, it's irrefutable, really, isn't it? It's hard to deny when someone shows you something. You know, this is a wheel. It is round. Okay? It's hard to deny that. If I wrote that down in text, maybe you wouldn't be able to agree with me straight away. So, photographic evidence, guys. Pictures, tests, side-by-side comparisons. You know, obviously if I did all that stuff, you wouldn't believe me, because how do I be impartial? I'm an Urshan. That's my business. So more about my project. So I've got a lot of cool stuff going on. You know, I need to, the things that I need to focus on are improving my customer service levels. I can't do it all myself. I've gotten this far, but unfortunately, it's getting out of control. You know, the forum in about a month will hit 2 million views. It's getting about 48,000 sessions a month. So is my website. You know, there's a lot of inquiries coming in. I'm creating a lot of really interesting videos at the moment showing people how easy it is to build electric skateboards. That is creating a huge amount of interest in the DIY electric skateboard market. And that's what I'm here for, guys. That's what I'm trying to do. Create interest in this industry. Build this industry from the ground up, basically. It didn't exist. It was a hobby, and now it's going from a hobby to legitimate business. And I've got my eyes set on the big boys in town. Yeah, I'm in my garage. Who gives a shit? You can do whatever you want in this world. Put your mind to it. Innovate your ass off. Push the envelope. Think outside the box. Don't just look at what everyone else is doing and go, okay, I'll just do that. You got to think, how can I do it better? What isn't happening here that needs to happen? Think about that shit. If you don't, you're nothing. You gotta push the envelope. So that's about it, guys. I'm going to be working hard as hell. I'm going to be making more and more videos. If you want to keep up to date, get on YouTube. That's where I'm at. The reason I'm putting so much focus on YouTube, because nobody else is. Remember what I just said? You got to push the envelope. No one in the electric skateboard industry is using YouTube as a platform to communicate, and that's their downfall. So you watch. I bet you any money, if any of my competition watches this, they're going to start making YouTube channels and trying to educate people about electric skateboards. You just watch. Anyway, guys, that's it. I've got to quickly go. I've got to do another vlog today. So thank you for watching. Peace. The postman just came on a Saturday. Fuck, man. They must like me. They know I got shit to do. I think I know what this is. And it's got nothing to do with electric skateboards. Single